Hello all of my darling divas, let's hop right into this video. So I have my hair up in a bun style. This is how I went to work today, and as you can see, my edges are dusty, my hair is not looking too great, and we need to fix that. So I'm going to be showing you how I maintain and refresh my crochet braids. I've had them for about 3 weeks now and I'm absolutely loving them. So I'm going to take off this scarf off my head that I wore, and I'm going to take down this bun. Now I actually sleep in this bun, a bun like this every night. I'll show you what I do later on in this video, but I'm going to take out the bun and reveal the hair so that we can get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to oil my scalp using my African Royal Hot 6 oil. Now, I have a very dry scalp. I think that I have said this a lot of times, so I make sure that I grease my scalp and oil my scalp every day. As you can see, I try to get in between each braid and make sure that my scalp gets a lot of oil. As you can see, I have crazy new growth. I flip to the back of the side of my head so that the oil gets down there as well. I just want to make sure it's all covered. Next, I take my Beautiful Textures Tangle Taming Leave-In Conditioner. I apply this on the tips of my fingers, and I'm going to massage this into my head so that my braids underneath can get some moisture. I talked all about how to prep your hair and take care of your hair during protective styling. I will leave that link down below if you want to check that out. But I basically use this motion, this finger motion, like how you would shampoo your hair, and I try to get in as much as possible. I do my best with it, but I figure something's better than nothing. So this helps my scalp and helps to moisturize the braids underneath. So this moisturizes my actual hair. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of all this new growth. As you can see, I have a lot of new growth on my edges and behind my head, so I want to make sure I lay that down flat because that is not cute. So I'm going to be taking my Design Essentials edge control. I got this in my curl box, and I'm going to be using that on my fingertips to smooth my edges back. Now, usually I would do something a little bit more precise, but for the sake of the video, I wasn't really focused on the edges, but I wanted to lay them down anyway. I like to use this product because I don't have to necessarily use any tools like any brush or anything to get my hair to lay down flat. But I do like to apply this to my hair every night so that I can put my scarf on so that my edges can be intact. But on a particular day like this, I didn't do it before I went to sleep, so that's why it's looking all fuzzy. But that's how it looks, and I absolutely love this edge control. Pretty much makes it look completely different. So now I'm going to show you what I do every night. I just take my scrunchie and put it back in a bun. So I lay my edges down and I put it back in a high bun and put on my scarf. Basically, it's like doing the pineapple method, if you know what that is. Putting your curls up at the top of your head so that you don't sleep on them. I find this method to be more comfortable to sleep in, and also it really keeps my curls intact. Because I don't sleep on my curls, they don't get flat and they stay curly. So I like wearing my hair like this every night. Plus, it's also easier if I want to wear a bun the next day to just transition to just taking my scarf off. So then I just put my scarf on, and this is basically how I tie my hair up every night. So I oil my scalp, I lay it on my edges, I put my hair in a bun and put on my scarf, and that is my nightly routine. I'm telling you, this is like so much more comfortable to sleep in. The first couple of nights I slept with it out and I definitely regretted that. So then after this, I basically just go to sleep. But of course, we're not going to sleep. I gotta take you guys to part 2 of this video, which is going to show you how to refresh your curls. So let's first take off this scarf and take down this bun, and let's get down to business. Crochet braids, you may find that they get frizzy, they get all over the place, and I recently combed them all out and curled them again, so there are some ends that just look dusty and crusty and all matted. So we're going to change that today. So I'm going to start off with the tools you're going to need. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you get some hot boiling water. So while you roll your hair up, I suggest putting on a kettle if you have one and boiling some water. Put some water in a pot. So first tool you're going to need is a spray bottle full of water. You're going to need some Lotta Body setting spray. This is optional. You're going to need some detangling tools, so a comb or a Denman brush. You're going to need, let's see, what's next? Come on, girl, pull it up. You're going to need some cold rods. They come in all types of colors and sizes. and you're going to need some type of moisturizer. Now, I did not apply this in the video, but I'll tell you what I use it for later. So let's get started. So the first you want to do is you want to go through your hair and see which ones need to be recurled. So curls like these are absolutely fine, but then ones like these, they need to go, okay? So you don't have to recurl all of them. You can if you want, but I like just picking the ones that need to be done. It's easier, it's quicker that way, and you won't be there curling your hair all day. So I like to separate the curls because I want to put a roller on each strand of hair. And I'm going to first coat that with some water to prep it for detangling, because just like your hair, you don't want to detangle on dry hair. So the water kind of breaks up the mattedness a bit. Then I take my detangling comb and I comb it through. It's very important that you comb out all the tangles and knots before you curl. This Marley braiding hair is just like how you would treat your natural hair. You wouldn't just style on matted hair. You would detangle it first and then style. So it's no different when you have this kind of hair in your hair. So I'm just combing it through and making sure that all the knots and tangles are out so that I can have a better curl. So this is what it looks like when it's all done, and now it's prepped and ready to be curled. So this is optional. I use my Lotta Body setting spray on this hair because it makes the texture of the hair very soft. You can just roll it up. You don't have to add any product, but if you do have setting lotion or any type of curling product, I would say test it out, give it a try, see what it's like. I find that the Lotta Body makes this hair softer and more realistic, so I actually like that effect. Taking my curl rod, I'm just going to roll my hair up as you normally would. I like to give it a little twist as I roll it up to give it more of a curl. You can twist it however way you want it to, but make sure that you're using cold rods because they're just better for this hair. So make sure that you're using cold rods, okay? So we're going to show you guys, I'm going to show you guys this step one more time just in case you want to see it again. So you're going to find your strand of hair, you're going to detangle it using some water. Then you're going to take your comb and you're going to comb through. You want to comb all the knots and tangles out your hair. This is just like how you would style your own hair. Next, you would take a styling product and spray it on. It's completely optional. You can skip this step if you want to, but I find that adding a little product gives it a little zhuzh and a little shine. Then you're going to take your roller and roll it on up. And just simple like that. So you want to go through your hair and you want to find the ones that you want to curl. I particularly for this day, I decided that I was going to curl the ones that framed my face because I found that those were very, very matted. So this is the finishing product when I'm done curling them all up. So I'm going to take a towel because we're about to dip my hair in the hot water, and I want to protect my body from getting hot water dripped on it. So I'm going to take a group of them and I'm going to dip them, fully submerge them into the hot boiling water. It's easier to use a mug or a cup because it's easier to control. So I like to dip my hair and I like to count to 20 very slowly, so like 1, 2, 3, and so on, to make sure that the curl is getting enough heat so that it actually can curl but not getting soggy so it doesn't get weighed down. So once I'm done, I just take the rollers out of the water, I place the cup down on the counter, and I just squeeze the excess water out of the roller using the towel around my neck. Please be careful because the water is boiling water, so the water is hot. So be sure to be very careful and use help if you need it. So once I've squeezed out as much water as I can, now it's time for the reveal. This is like my favorite part. So what I do is I do it one by one and I slowly unravel the hair off the roller because I don't want to disturb the curl. And this is what they are. Bouncy curls. Look at that. Completely awesome. So I just keep on following that, going one by one, unraveling very slowly. And I'm just going to show you the curls. Look how amazing that is. So we went from matted up, nasty curls to nice shiny bouncy curls. We brought the curl back into our crochet style. So I do pretty much repeat the same thing. I take a group, I fully submerge them in water, count to 20 very slowly, pop them out using my towel, squeeze all the excess water out, and then I unravel. So pretty much I continue to do this around my whole head. It took me, I want to say maybe 30 to 45 minutes because it was just a lot that I had to recurl. But yes, have fun with it. Use different size rollers. I use a variation of white and purple rollers for this style, but when I first got it done, I used all tan rollers, which is the biggest size. So this is the finished product once I finish dipping and unraveling all the curls. My curls are back to life. My hair is looking refreshed. It's looking much better than it did before, and I'm absolutely loving it. So ladies, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Let me know if you plan on getting some crochet braids, what color you're gonna get, who's gonna do them, all that good stuff. As usual, check the link down below for the blog post for this video for more info and pictures. I love you lots like tater tots, and see ya!